It is with heavy heart that I join you today to commend to earth the remains of our officers and men who died in the course of duty on 14th of March this year, 2024, in Okwama community in Delta State. The officers and soldiers who lost their lives that day were patriots, brave, and noble men who gave their lives to defend and protect our nation against internal and external threats. Their sacrifice will be remembered and honored for generations to come. On March 14th, Lieutenant Colonel A.H. Ali, the commanding officer of 181 Amphibious Battalion, led 3 other officers and 13 soldiers to Okwama community to mediate in lingering disputes with Okoloba community. They went on as peacekeepers and peacemakers, respectively, seeking to bring an end to the hostility between the two communities. They didn't go with tanks, machine guns, and other weapons. They were on a mission of peace. Before the dastardly attack, Lieutenant Colonel Ali, as I was known to be briefed by the Chief of Army Staff, enjoyed great operational exploits, fighting terrorists and insurgents in the northeast and northwest before its deployment to the Niger Delta. Ali kept faith with his military calling till the end. On behalf of a grateful nation, we honor the sacrifice of Ali and the other gallant patriots who died that day. They will forever be remembered as heroes who answered the call of duty and paid the ultimate price. Major D.E. Obi, Major S.D. Ashafa, Captain U. Sakari, Staff Sergeant Yaya Seidu, Corporal Dambaba Yaya, Corporal Kabir Bashir, Lance Corporal Abdullahi Ibrahim, Lance Corporal Bulus Haruna, Lance Corporal Sole Okoyemi, Lance Corporal Bello Anas, Private Alhaji Isa, Private Clement Francis, Private Abubakar Ali, Private Adamu Ibrahim, Private Haman Peter, and Private Ibrahim Adamu. You are all our heroes. Each man now belongs to the hallowed list of servicemen and women who defended our country and protected their fellow Nigerians, not minding the risk to their own lives. They have all been awarded now a posthumous national honor. The 4 gallant officers have been accorded the award of members of the Order of Niger, MON. The 13 courageous soldiers who also lost their lives have been awarded the Officers of the Federal Republic Medal. I commiserate with the families of our fallen heroes and the entire armed forces. I share in their pain and grief, the grief you carry today. It is my prayer that God will comfort all who are bereaved as a result of this tragedy.
Ordinarily, this burial ceremony should not be a speech-making occasion, but you will agree with me that it will be insensitive of us and disrespectful to the memory and legacy of the gallant men we have come to bury, not to make speeches, no matter how brief. As the Chief of Army Staff, I consider putting fine men and women in harm's way, sometimes knowing that they may not return to their families and loved ones, my toughest job. Correspondingly and intriguingly, my men know that when I send them out, despite the equipment, training, and other forms of preparation, sometimes some may not make it back alive, while some may return handicapped and invalid. Ours is a profession that deals with matters of life and death. When soldiers die in the hands of the enemies of the state, we take it as dying for what the nation has considered a just cause. We celebrate them as gallant heroes. But when they are gruesomely murdered by the very people they are trained, equipped, and took an oath to protect, it is highly demoralizing. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer news that 17 of the Nigerian Army's finest men, whom we have come to bury, were murdered in a reprehensible manner on the 14th of March this year in Okwama community in Delta State, while they went on a legitimate peacemaking mission. It grieves my heart that it took our search and recovery effort over 72 hours to recover some vital organs of the decapitated and disemboweled bodies of my men that were scattered all over the Okwama community by the community youths and their friends. I consider it the most barbaric act any citizen or community can commit against the authority of the state. And I must place on record that a lot of restraints have been exercised so far in our search and recovery efforts for missing arms, ammunition, other equipment, and body parts. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Okwama killing has added to the care of the Nigerian Army and by extension, the Nigerian state, 10 widows, 3 of whom are 4, 5, and 8 months pregnant, 21 orphans, and many other dependents, which include parents. While commiserating with the families of these gallant soldiers,
being today another sorrowful day where we come to mourn together with the families of our deceased colleagues who died in the line of duty. Today, we gather here with heavy hearts and tear-filled eyes to bid farewell to our fallen heroes, the brave men of the armed forces of Nigeria, who made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation. We stand here in honor of their courage, dedication, and unwavering commitment to duty. Their lives were abruptly taken from us in the line of duty while on a peace mission at Okoma community in Delta State on 14 March 2023. We are gathered here not only to mourn their loss, but also to celebrate their lives and extraordinary contribution to our beloved nation. We are gathered here today not only as grieving family members, friends, and colleagues, but also as a nation united in sorrow. These fallen heroes exemplify the very best of service to a nation and the love for country. They were the vanguards of peace, the guardians of our freedom, and the sentinels of our security. Their selflessness and unwavering dedication to duty will forever be etched in the hearts and our memories. To the beloved families who have lost their loved ones, we extend our deepest condolences. We are in this together. We cannot begin to fathom the pain and sorrow that you are experiencing. Please know that you are not alone in our grief, as the entire nation, as exemplified by the President and Commander-in-Chief, and the armed forces mourn you with and stand ready to support you in every way possible. We recognize that no words can ease your pain, but we hope that you find solace in the knowledge that your loved ones made an indelible mark on our nation's history. To our fallen heroes, we say thank you. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to duty, your sacrifices, and your love for our nation. You served bravely, and your courage will never be forgotten. We will honor your memory by continuing the fight against those who seek to undermine our peace and security. We will remain steadfast in our resolve to build a nation worthy of your sacrifice. This sacrifice will not go in vain. The loss we feel today is immeasurable, but we must not allow it to dim the light of our renewed hope within us. Instead, let us use this moment as a rallying cry to come together as a nation to support our armed forces and to work tirelessly towards a Nigeria free from the grip of violence and insecurity. We owe it to these fallen heroes to honor their memory by redoubling our efforts to create a safer and more prosperous nation for all. Let us build a nation where every citizen can live without fear, where communities can thrive, and where our children can grow up knowing the true meaning of security and stability. To the men and women who continue to serve in the armed forces, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your dedication to duty. Your commitment to defending our nation, even in the face of great peril, is truly commendable. You carry the torch that our fallen heroes have passed on, and we stand by your side as you confront the
Confederate Party Commander.